Okay, Drago, you're gonna talk, and I better be good this week. In 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, MILFs only.
Okay.
Back to the pod. The pod of the for the MILFs. By the MILFs.
We all know you mean men I'd like to fuck, you gay bitch.
Wow.
Grandma was right. Grandma was
She was right.
If you don't think I'm gonna bring that up every week, you are sorely mistaken.
Give me a male identifying.
That's my favorite
man.
story. That's my favorite
calling
story.
me gay, dive bombing into a seizure. It's the best thing ever. But yeah, we love a MILF. Have you ever been with an older lady?
No. I don't know. I've never been with a woman older than me, I don't think.
Really?
Like I'm young and dumb, and full of my cum.
I met an older.
We might have to edit that one out later. We know we won't.
I met an older woman at
Really?
a Blarney Stone open mic.
How old were you at the time?
I was 24.
Okay.
Or 25.
And she
was 43.
Oh, okay.
Or 44.
Okay. She was watching an open mic?
She was playing pool in the other room.
Oh, she just wanted to have a nice night, and this young 24-year-old idiot,
I know.
fresh off of getting his first laugh on stage. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I'm actually doing comedy. You think that's cool?
And we I swear to you, my place was really close, so we walked over to my place.
Oh, this is when you lived with Tom Knight?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I live with my brother at the time.
Oh, you lived with your brother at the time.
And
okay.
this is like in Wrigley, and we walk over to my place. We have like one drink in my apartment. We hook up. I finish in about 90 seconds.
Oh,
maybe?
That's good. See, I think that sounds great.
Maybe it might have been on. It was quick.
I thought you were gonna say 90. That's great.
And it was really nothing to really write home about.
She wasn't like because some people always say like they're veterans, they know what they're doing.
No, she knew exactly what she was doing.
Oh yeah, and she had no interest in you. You were just a vessel for the night.
Well, here's the thing. She wanted to go round 2, and I was like, I'm on the list.
What do you mean?
Back at the mic.
No. You were at the mic. You pick her up at like 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and have sex, and then you're like, I gotta go up.
I'm like, I think I'm last. Yeah.
I gotta give someone else my 4 minutes right now. I don't have time for you. I already did my time in you. Okay.
And she, like the veteran that she was like, what are you talking about? Like, no, like I want to go again. Like, that wasn't very long. And I was like,
I didn't really get anything out of that.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's like, I just kind of followed you to your apartment and, made you come in 90 seconds.
Yeah, she got nothing out of that.
Nothing.
Nothing. You didn't do anything for her.
She,
and then
yeah.
You kicked her out.
I remember her being pretty like, she also had a kid. So she's like,
so she was away from her child.
Yeah, so
just
she's
to
like, come on.
jack
She
you
goes,
off.
come on, I got a babysitter tonight.
Oh my God. And you still were like, I have to do the mic?
I was like, I'm dedicated to my craft.
No. You couldn't even tell her, just stay here and I'll be back in an hour?
No.
You just kicked her home?
If my
the babysitter's like, I guess I'm not getting paid for the full thing. She comes back early.
I wish my brother was there. He would have tagged in, the sick fuck.
Your brother is a sick fuck.
He would have fucking gone in.
Pauly Shore looking not Pauly Shore, the Pauly Jersey Shore. He looks just like
Pauly D.
Looks
but
like
yeah,
Pauly D.
Yeah, that was that was weird. I just that was a time. So you do have a time in your life where you get so drunk that you will hook up with kind of anyone that's around.
Yeah, I never really experienced that. Not all of us have that. If I get drunk, I'm just an ugly nerd who's drunk. If you get drunk, you're a tall guy, and people still like
I'm
that.
Like, yeah, whatever.
If
I'm
if I'm slurring my words, no one thinks that's hot. They're like, is he about to shoot up the bar? No one's like, oh, I'll take this guy home.
Yeah, dude, that's one of the harder. That's kind of a shittier memory from Chicago.
Yeah,
it's a dirtbag.
You were
time.
24. I mean, good for her getting out there. That's feminism.
Yeah.
Did she pick you up? Or did you go up to her? What's your line with a 43-year-old woman?
It was, I think I said something like, oh, she's playing pool. I think I said something like, who's up next? Da, 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 like,
great line.
Like some bullshit like that.
Wow, really romantic.
Like, I might, yeah.
What a story.
I might jump in, da, 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 and she's like, let's leave. No, but it was, I don't know, it was something like that. I don't know exactly.
Wow, I would love to see your game Can I be a fly on the wall on a date you go on? Come on, just
I'll have you come to
let me sit at a bar while you're drinking with some girl, and just so I can let the people know how you put it down.
I don't really like. I'm not too different. I don't think it's good to be too different. Some guys are so lame, especially when you catch a dude like talking to his girlfriend or whatever, like he goes into boyfriend mode.
Oh, I do that. I talk really sweet. I do baby talk a lot. Not baby talk, but like, oh, I love you. Oh, like stuff like that. Yeah, it's cool.
I don't know.
It's hot as hell, babe, right? She loves it. She thinks about it. I'm cool as I always, on the first date, I always try to say the word retard.
I guess a lot of the women I date are pretty ice cold, so they don't like that shit.
You never do cute talk?
I'm honestly never.
What? That's like my favorite thing. I love that shit. I'm a cuddle buddy. I rip. I'm good at that.
Squeeze was a little bit like that.
Yeah,
when I had the Mayo and she was like, "You're a trooper."
Oh yeah, you're such a trooper. The government's trying to take you down with the booster shot. Oh, Fauci came at my king, but he's surviving.
We survived, guys.
God, and you still haven't played me in basketball in 10 months.
Do you know what I heard, by the way?
What?
Through the grapevine.
What?
Haven't checked her gram. I'm positive about it though. Daryl texted me because he still follows her.
Okay.
She moved to New York.
No. Oh,
Squeeze
my God.
moved.
You broke up with her because you were moving to New York.
I can't believe it, dude.
I love how you're like, I haven't checked her Instagram. Yeah, you have.
No.
Uh-huh. She still follows the pod. I bet she's listening right now.
Well, I don't think she is.
I think, yeah, I bet. Wow.
Dude.
Were you going to reach out?
So who was I next
out.
to? I was next to my roommate and I was like, hey, can you go on this girl's profile and like look at her story? He was like, well, then she'll know that like, so I was like, okay. So I texted Tom Knight because he's already friends with her.
Okay.
And I was like, what's her story say?
Jesus, you're such a goon. What did the story say? What was it?
Picture of like all these moving boxes in her new apartment.
No, she just moved here. Wow.
Just moved in,
for
folks.
you. Some would say.
Hmm?
Some would say she moved here for you.
When
Jason the Dragon.
Yeah, when it was like winding down. That's how I say when we were.
You mean when you broke up with her out of nowhere?
When it was
when it was winding down. When he broke her heart out of the blue.
It was. Yeah, it was like I was leaving. I knew.
Yeah.
I knew.
And
I
then
was
you
gonna
didn't move for 5 months.
4. I knew I was leaving though. Why?
Then she moved a month and a half after you got here.
She was like, "I'll come too."
Wow. Oh, she even offered to move, and then
that was the
did.
big. That kind of
Oh wow! Yikes.
Yeah.
You're gonna run into her. I bet she'll come to shows.
No.
I bet you. You always seem to run into people.
No, she'll run into enough guys on Wall Street. They'll keep her busy.
Oh, you'll see her on Hinge.
No.
You don't think so? I bet
I think there's enough.
You don't think she's doing the same thing to your stories? Like, oh, he's at the tiny cupboard tonight. Might stop by.
I don't think so.
I would love that. I'm going to tell her your show schedule. I would love to see you get back together with Squeeze.
You really liked
her. Good white couple. That was a good one. You finally found a good one, and you threw it away.
Oh, shut the hell up.
Do it for the old Gipper. Do it for me. Throw one in her for me. Come on.
She thought you were really funny.
Yeah, she loved me. Yeah. A smart lady.
A lot of the exes are fans of you.
Yeah, I'm great. Yeah.
You're harmless.
I'm That is what it is. They see no sexual threat from me. No one has ever thought, oh, that guy might try to steal me away.
You're the one friend where if she was like, hey, randomly, I'm gonna, for some reason, she's like, I'm gonna sleep at Jeff's. I'd be like, go ahead.
No one would think anything
Share
else.
a bed with Jeff.
Yeah, they're just gonna watch Soul together.
Jack him off. I don't care. He needs to loosen up.
Yeah,
you know?
Jeff's gonna show her the Bugs Life deleted scenes he likes. Yeah. Yeah, he's watching a documentary about Genghis Khan with her right now.
The Seinfeld commentary on B movie.
Yeah, oh God, yeah. I'm not a threat. Lord knows how many women I've slept in a bed with and not kissed.
Oh,
many. It's been many. was the king of that for many years.
The king of the
no one can do it better than me.
Homecoming after party. You're sharing a bed.
No one can turn a sexual situation into a platonic friendship like me. No one can do it like me.
Yeah, you ever had those parties like in high school too, or even like college over the summer where the girls like, hey, are you gonna you're gonna sleep over? That's usually like a and then but you're just there to sleep.
I literally flew from from Madison to visit a girl in DC, and then I just slept on her couch both days.
Oh,
even though she clearly wanted me to sleep in her room, but I just never made the move.
What?
Literally just never made the move.
She wanted you to man up.
Yeah, and I just was too scared and never did it.
Really?
Yeah, we just had a nice weekend of platonic friendship, and then we didn't really speak much after that. I understand why.
I will say.
Now she's married and happy.
A lot of times girls will be like, they will say, like, you can come sleep in the bed. A girl in college did that to me.
What? Said you can sleep in the bed? Yeah.
We're leaving the bar. She goes, you can come back to my place, but you can't sleep over. Get to her place, have a couple drinks. She goes, you want to sleep on the couch? I'm like, all right. She goes to bed. 20 minutes later, she comes back out. Well, you can sleep in my bed if you want to. I know the couch is uncomfortable.
Wow, you can't keep the king away.
It's like,
it's a
get
game.
to the point, babe.
It's a game. I respect it.
Get to the point. But as the guy, you can't be like, oh, really? I can't sleep. It's the lamest.
Yeah, you don't do that. And you did. You played the long con, and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
It worked for you.
Guys, this pod is a friend. We're friends of women. What are we for? What's the right way to say it?
You don't know what the word for being pro-women is?
Oh, yeah, we're pro-women.
You can't think of the buzzword everyone says all the time?
We're friends of them.
You're feminists.
Oh,
that's the word. Did you forget the word feminism?
I was sick for a week, dude.
You can't blame having a mild head cold on forgetting
severe.
The word feminism.
Advil severe.
How much Advil were you taking? Were you getting your heart
I don't
stopped
take Advil anymore.
You literally gave. Oh God.
Holistic now.
That's not what that word means. But
no.
Yeah. You don't take pills to feel better when you're sick.
Yeah. No.
Never?
I don't. Not anymore.
Huh.
I haven't taken Tylenol. I haven't taken Advil. I haven't taken. I took Sudafed.
You were drinking while you were sick, I bet.
I haven't had a beer in 10 days.
Damn, that sucks. I got blasted
now that I think about it, dude, a good whiskey would really hit. I
love to drink. It's the best thing in the world.
It's so great.
I can't believe people are sober. I have no respect for the sober. Especially when I hate sober.
I do. If you're sober, I respect.
No, okay. I don't respect sober people who never hit rock bottom. You know, people who used to have one drink a week and they're like, I'm sober. I'm like, you never started, dude.
I do want to say,
you have to crash a car, then you quit. Yeah.
Oh.
Hit rock bottom, fucking.
You gotta
knock on an ex's window all night or something. Yeah, that's when you quit.
Yeah, you gotta fist fight like a 7-Eleven employee.
Yeah, that's cool. If you're just like, I just don't like the calories. Fuck you.
Yeah, suck
our
dicks.
Not sober. You're not a veteran because you fought at Grenada.
If you got
that's
sober,
a good reference. Some people will like that one.
You got sober for your career. You're a loser. You're actually a loser.
I agree. Even though we both should probably do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I ruined my whole day today because I was out till 5 a.m. last night.
Dude, the hangovers post 30 are not to be trifled
And then
with.
our friend John Kennedy bought this joint that was rolled in keef, and it was just a lot.
I can see that dude. He's young, right?
Yeah.
I can see him doing some real 25-year-old
shit. He found
shit.
a store that was open at 3:30 in the morning that sold a joint rolled in keef.
That dude's funny as shit. But
John
he's at
Kennedy,
that
friend
age
of the
where
pod.
he's down for anything.
Yeah,
he's like I'll do.
He doesn't get hungover
literally
still.
anything. Yeah.
He has that young hope in his eyes.
The more he's at that age again. He'll just take in whatever's in front of him. It's going down.
Yeah. He was just ordering double rum and cokes at 4 a.m. and he wasn't that drunk.
Oh,
that's such a young drink too. It's such a disgusting cocktail.
Just plowing through rum and cokes.
I had a sip of it. It really brought me back to some very sad times.
You haven't done coke, right?
I did one line once. I don't like it. It's not for me.
I don't like it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't like
I
it.
see
Me don't like it. No, it's bad.
I can't imagine what you talk about on coke because usually people have profound thoughts. You're just like talking about James Harden's game.
I'm just like, he's coming back this year. He's coming back. MVP.
Well,
he's skinnier.
What
MVP.
business ideas are you coming up with? What about a dating app where men message first?
I legitimately when I'm on coke, it is.
I never saw you in your coke phase.
It's honestly not that crazy. Not that crazy.
No,
at all.
I bet you don't. I bet you're like uncoked. You can't. You're like have a wall against it. I bet you don't get as wild. I know some people get fucking wild. I just can't imagine you being wild.
I'm pretty tame with everything. Like
you're
drunk,
just like so chill. You never get like wildly drunk.
When you're
Unless
dumb,
you're DJing at a party, then you get really excited. Nothing Drago loves more than DJing.
I know my music.
You get like so excited. Like, guys, this next song's really good.
That's
you gotta
not
listen
what
to
I
it.
say.
Yeah,
that
you
is not
do.
what I
You
say.
absolutely do. You're like, this next song's by Wild Gogurt. It's so good. This next
Wild
one,
Pink.
Popsicle Penguin. They're the new hot band.
That is, I do think that's the positive about being dumb is you just don't really think a lot. So you're just kind of at a party like, all right, this is okay.
Yeah, does your brain just not have thoughts sometimes?
My brain's just it's kind of what's the word of what's like the flat line? What's the
neutral?
Yeah, what's the machine when people like are on their deathbeds or whatever?
Oh, flatlining. It flatlines.
Yeah. I'm just a
the
pretty
dialysis, but not dialysis. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like it's a pretty
cardiology thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty. It's pretty one speed.
Yeah.
There's not much going on.
There are times when there's no thoughts happening. Man, I would kill for that.
No,
I'm not saying I have good thoughts, but my brain just doesn't turn off.
No, but it's weird being a dumb guy who also has pretty ridiculous anxiety too, which is odd.
Yeah, I think an intelligence might help you there, because then you wouldn't think the vaccine was giving you myocarditis.
It absolutely did.
I can't. We had someone message us and say that is not what happened. They said that you probably had an immune reaction. But it would have been worse.
Kelly,
but
right?
that it would have been worse if you hadn't gotten the vaccine. That a vaccine actually probably saved you.
She said, "Okay, well, first off, Kelly, thank you for being a friend of the pod because I actually talked to her after that, via the pod, and because she's an optometrist, she helped me out with my chileza, my eyelids.
Oh,
stuff.
really?
I talked to her for like a half hour
that's
about
how bad
about
healthcare,
cleaning my eyelids.
Healthcare in this country is so bad. We need podcast followers
to
help us out.
She legitimately was very helpful. So thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Everyone's got their opinions on what my heart can or cannot do now.
And what was this other doctor's opinion? It sounded like she didn't think
the booster could have caused it, guys.
That's not what she said.
Yes,
I
dude.
did not read that.
Guy. Oh, not Kelly. No, Kelly didn't say that.
Yeah, exactly. Another doctor on my side, some would say.
By the way, speaking of listeners, let's take some questions.
Okay, I actually do want to apologize. A few listeners pointed out last week that I was factually inaccurate in a statement I said about who's being elected in November. It's actually only a third of the House of Representatives. I was wrong. And I don't admit that I'm wrong very often. Painful to do, but I'll admit that I was wrong. It's only a third of the House of
Your
Representatives.
hubris is painful.
DeSantis is also up for election in November. I was wrong. It won't happen probably for another 50 episodes.
Here's a good question from Abby Gleason.
Abby Gleason. Okay.
If Jeff makes big money on his special this fall, what's he going to buy?
Oh, okay. I'm glad that she thinks I might make big money. The chance that I make it out of the red is almost zero, but
yes.
Thank you, Abby, for thinking that. What would I buy if I had money? Oh, I'm going to some old Russian countries, some old Soviet bloc countries. I'm going to Poland. I'm going to Armenia. Well, if they're not in a war still, but hopefully.
What the fuck are you going to do in Poland?
Poland's beautiful. They have great history there.
What do they got?
They got Krakow, one of the oldest medieval cities in the world.
You want to go see a medieval city?
Yeah, ancient walls and shit. It's cool as hell.
Yeah, that happened. Who cares?
I hate how you
just go to a beach.
I would go to a beach probably. I thought you hated nature, but beaches are okay.
Oh, beaches rule.
Okay.
Beaches aren't really nature.
What would they be? You think they were man-made? I mean, some are, but very few.
Yeah, I guess I don't think of beaches when I think of nature.
That makes no sense.
Because on a beach, because in nature, no one delivers you a Mai Tai. no one walks a Mai Tai to you.
Yeah, they're not having a wet T-shirt contest in nature.
No, there's no swim up bar in my idea of nature.
They don't have DJ Rob spinning from 4 to 6 in nature.
No, so that's not what I think of.
Okay, well, those aren't the beaches I like. I do like beaches, but not the crowded beaches.
No, I don't want like
it.
a crowd. I want, but I want like a resort.
You want to really? You're going to Tulum and all expenses paid resort.
I guess I don't need Tulum, but yeah, I need a big beach. I need a bar on the sand.
So you want a crowded beach?
I don't know if it's
You
crowded.
want like Key
you don't
West,
want it crowded.
like Jimmy Buffett Beach. That's what you're gonna be. I bet you're a parrot head.
Relax. Honestly, when I'm in Florida weather, I do feel very at home and at peace.
I don't like it. The sand, it makes me feel icky. I get heat rash a lot. It's not for me. I'm not made for the beach. That's why climate change scares me.
You with your clothes off, your shirt off.
It's very white. It's very not fun. I get sunburned.
Oh, it's hot.
There's nothing worse than sweating. It's a terrible feeling. It sucks.
And you can get an umbrella, get a pina colada.
Yeah,
listen to some music.
Yeah.
Watch the waves.
It can be good. I prefer a lake any day. A lake is good.
when you walk out from that hotel lobby and you walk out to like the pool area and the beach and they're playing that nautical like kind of music, and it's like
nautical music.
Yeah,
what's a nautical
song? Or that kind of beachy like
Jimmy Buffett. I do love Jimmy Buffett, top artist all time.
What's it like xylophony stuff like?
What are you talking about?
You know, it's like
marimbas, like mamba, samba music, mariachi music.
No.
What beach are you at that's playing xylophones?
No, but that's like an instrument that's like in the. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know. I don't. I think you're off here.
Is this picture not being painted?
I don't
for
want
you?
xylophones when I'm on the beach.
It's not xylophones, but like Fonz, you know what I'm talking about here?
Talking about.
I don't know what kind of music it is, but yeah, it's like
EDM?
beachy,
Almost reggae-ish, but
calypso
like
music.
surf rock.
Calypso.
Calypso, reggae. I love reggae.
Sorry,
okay.
reggae is kind of the
reggae is
vibe I'm
amazing.
going for.
Yeah, my dad loves reggae. That's like his thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of
reggae.
the instruments that I'm thinking. But yeah, there's some.
I kind of know what you're talking about.
But
It's a steel drum. That's what you're talking about. You're thinking of a
some
steel
stuff.
drum. That's exactly what you're thinking of. You're thinking of it's a steel
guitars.
drum. Yeah, the guitars are all upstrokes. Reggae rocks. Reggae,
Yeah, man.
Jimmy Cliff, Toots and the Maytals, some of the best music
You
of
see
all
some
time.
ladies walking around in bikinis, and you can look, folks. You can look.
That's why I don't like the beach, because I can't look. When you look, they're like, oh, a hot guy's looking at me. When I look, they're like, oh, this lecherous pig is gazing at my temple.
Yeah, everyone knows the word lecherous.
It's like a creepy. It's like a creepy old man type thing.
Oh yeah,
lecherous.
That's a really good. That'd be a really good title for your album.
Lecherous.
Yeah,
lecherous
I think
old man.
Just lecherous.
Lecherous young man.
I think.
I already know what the title of my next album is. It's Alpha for the Night.
Great.
That's a great album.
Really great title, but I think I like lecherous.
The Only Funny White Man is a great. What's your album? When are you doing an album? Come on.
I don't know.
You've been doing it 6-7 years now.
Yeah.
You gotta be. Everyone's putting out specials now.
I know. I should do.
There's comics way worse than you who are putting them out.
Don't I know?
A lot of them way better too. But you're
I actually have some album title names. I'll read them off.
Okay. You act like you hadn't thought of this. Now you're like, I actually have a Google Doc completely ready for this.
Okay. I got Casual Male.
Casual Male. Okay. Not my favorite.
You don't like Casual Male?
Let's see what else you got.
Long Con.
Long Con. Okay. Is that the name of your penis? Hey, okay.
And one thing I thought this was fun. I thought calling it classic rock was funny.
Classic rock? Calling you that's kind of funny.
Calling it classic rock.
Yeah, okay.
And then for the first album calling it Strikes Again.
Strikes Again is funny. Not the Serbian warlord. I think that's so funny. The Serbian warlord. Just call it Nikolai Jokic. Just call it Nikola Jokic.
Let's take another question because this one's actually pretty good.
Okay, yeah. What I didn't even say. I just travel with the money. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Go to Krakow. This is
I think it's a good choice.
This is from a friend of the pod and friend of mine, high school friend Tommy Hanrahan.
Tommy Hanrahan. I knew a guy named Matt Hanrahan in high school.
We played ball together. He was one of the best shooters I ever played with, actually.
Really?
Yeah. It's is it wrong for your very hairy roommate to take a bath in the shared shower/bathroom?
Wrong for your very hairy roommate to take a bath.
A bath in the shared bathroom.
I think it's wrong for any grown adult to take a bath.
Yeah.
I find that disturbing. Unless you're a mogul, like a media mogul, I don't think you can take a bath. You haven't earned it yet.
If you take a bath, it should be in your own place.
Yeah, it's your own. You can't.
It's
it can't
your
be
bath.
a shared bath. You can't.
Also,
Your ass is touching the place where my feet are gonna be. No.
Also, what Tommy's alluding to is that his roommate gets his hairs pretty much all over.
Stuck in. Yeah, I live with my girlfriend. Those are her hairs are everywhere. But so I get it, Tommy. I get it.
That is brutal.
Women be gross.
Wait, I mean, I imagine this is his male roommate.
I know, but I know what he means by like finding the clump of hair.
And just to put a button on it, women also.
They be gross. I'm getting a little thing of hair. She's got beautiful hair, and I keep it. I keep it all, babe.
No,
I'm
it is. But yeah, to answer the question, it is very wrong.
It's wrong,
and also maybe once a month, but like if it's regular, you need to talk.
Yeah, Tommy, if you're too scared, if you're too much of a little bitch to confront your roommate, have old Jeff do it for you. I'd be happy to punch
Jeff
your
will send in
roommate
a cameo where
I'll send in a cameo.
Tells your roommate
I'll
to
call
fuck
your
off.
roommate a slur that hasn't been uttered since the Great Depression, and
He's got him.
I'll get
him.
him. That'll be good. Tommy, sorry to hear that. Hope it gets better, man.
Okay, do you want to do one more?
Okay, one more. Make it good, though.
Why did you both feel the need to get into comedy? This is from Conral.
Conral. Okay. Friend of the pod. Need to do comedy. I don't feel the need to do comedy. I think the people need me to do comedy. That's what I was like, I need to change the zeitgeist.
Yeah, I
have been doing some jokes. Dogs are kind of weird. People needed to hear that. Dogs are weird and a little sexy. That's kind of the thing that I've been saying to the world recently.
God. Yeah.
I mean, you have to do. I had to do comedy. Life would have been empty. You couldn't have done anything else.
I distinctly remember being 23 and I had like a long night out with some friends. Went to did a classic kind
Boston?
of bar hopping night. No, this was in Chicago actually.
Okay.
And then the next day we went to brunch. And
they told you at brunch, Alex, it's time.
And then I just remember being at brunch and being like, after a night out, and being like, if this is my fucking life for the next however many years.
If you're excited for all you can drink mimosas.
If brunch is like what my weekend is kind of anchored around and stuff like that, like going and like these pre-games or whatever, it's like, this can't be. There's got to be more.
Wow.
There's got to be more.
And that more is an 8:30 set at the Tiny Cupboard tonight. A couple drink tickets for you. It's not bad. Not a bad life. We had to do. You can't. I could never work a job. I never really did work a real 9 to 5.
Having those weekends where and it happened obviously a lot in Chicago and now too, just being able to do shows like when you have a show at 8. And you can go meet up with your friends after or whatever, but like just being able to go out and like do exactly what you love the most, before.
Yeah.
But you just feel, everything
feel
else
accomplished. I mean, I get to go on stage and say retard. It's incredible.
Jeff calls people retards.
No, I don't. I only say it against myself. I want that to be clear. I call myself an R.
No, it's true. Yeah, but it's just
so
everything
fun.
else feels like kind of empty.
I mean, it's all that Bill Burr quote he has. You'd rather be 35 years old sleeping in a race car or sleeping on a park bench because you tried rather than not trying.
Sleeping on a futon.
Sleeping on a futon, yeah, or whatever. Rather try than, I mean.
And we're close, folks.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
We're a gig away. If Drago doesn't get that, if your logistics job fails, I mean, it's over.
Oh, I'm not even.
Do you have a lot of
Chicago.
savings?
Yeah, actually pretty good.
You do? Oh, okay.
Well, because in Chicago, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay.
Rent was cheap there.
Okay. When was your first open mic?
Where
was it in Boston, right?
Yeah.
Wow, where was it?
The Middle East.
Middle East?
In Cambridge.
Wow, that could not have been more ironic. You couldn't name a single country in the Middle East.
I have no idea what the Middle East is, where it is.
I've been to that bar. I did that open mic. I don't
Really?
know why it's called that. It's like the whitest bar of all time.
Yeah, there's usually like MIT and like Harvard bros always hanging out there.
Yeah, it was weird. Boston's great.
Cool bands play there though too.
Okay.
It's a cool venue.
Yeah, Boston rips. Boston, top 3 comedy city, I'd say.
Really?
I think it goes Chicago, Minneapolis, Boston.
Yeah, I'm in
New
Boston
York,
this
probably.
weekend. I'm excited.
Really? You didn't plug that last week.
I didn't?
No, you didn't plug the Boston shows, and now this comes out after that.
Oh.
Every week I tell you it's the next
Maybe I
week.
did. Maybe I did.
No, you didn't. I listened to the episode. You didn't listen to the last week's episode, did
I was
you?
sick. I was sick.
You were in bed. What better time to hit play on an episode of your own podcast?
This was one of those mild head colds where I just couldn't even open my eyes.
Were you doing nothing?
I was literally staring at the ceiling, and that's where I was really having some maybe fever daydreams. Can you call it
texted
that?
me. I think I'm moving back to Chicago and gonna quit.
I was in a rabbit hole.
You really were going down with
I was
it.
just like, dude, I was loopy, man.
I was about to say, yeah, you should.
Yeah,
but
you should.
little angel told me, not yet.
Not yet.
Don't push him off the ledge yet.
But yeah, dude, I was literally. Oh, I was watching.
I heard you were sick, but also some of our friends saw you going out to a concert. Also,
I
Isn't
know.
that interesting how that works.
The 1 hour and a half that I went out, I ran into your girlfriend.
Yeah, my
and
girlfriend
Tim's
said, yeah,
girlfriend.
Alex was out at a concert. He's not so sick, I guess.
It's not
and then
true.
he said, oh, I can't edit the podcast. I'm too sick, while he's out at a Wild Pink concert in Brooklyn.
It
Isn't
was
it interesting the lies we weave?
I truly was. I was kind of. If my friends hear this, I don't care. But like, They kind of guilted me a little
You're
bit.
way too old to be peer pressured into going. You got to just be like, I'm sick.
I have one of my like my best friend still does the thing where he'll buy you a shot and like try to make you take it. It's one of the more annoying.
I don't like peer pressure
I
drinking.
hate that shit.
That
so
annoys
much.
me.
Pat, I fucking hate it.
Pat,
dude. I
do
tell you-
better.
I tell you all the time, Pat. Stop making
Buy
me
the
take
shot
shots.
for me, not Drago. He
Yeah, I
doesn't
mean,
need it.
Jeff will down it.
I'll down it. And I get drunk after 2 or 3 drinks.
It's true.
I'm
Yeah.
such a bad drunk. I'm brutal. We should get hammered on the
Ooh.
pod one week.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm into
Fonzie
that.
down.
That would be fun.
That would be so
be
sick.
good. I'm into that.
We'll
Give
do
me-
like a longer one, like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
one.
just keep 10 minutes, like a power hour type thing.
Yeah.
You ever did that? I can't remember what the rules were, but
That
was
would be
fun.
great. Because
Drink every 10 minutes.
the only
I
problem
think.
is we'd have to work on your mics because you get loud when you drink.
I get
bro.
really loud, and boy, do I talk. You
Yeah.
think I interrupt Drago now? Wait till I'm drunk. He'll leave the room, and you won't even
it's
notice.
Infuriating.
It's
how
great.
loud, especially when you think you got a good riff coming. Your decibels go up through.
My
the roof.
ears also turn off. If I'm drunk, I don't hear a single thing anyone says. I just have my anecdote ready. You could say my mom died, and I'm like, yeah, I did a great show in Maui last year. You know.
Some people would know this knowledge and strive for change.
We all have flaws. You were unhinged last week during the podcast.
Some people I need to there's people I need to respond to.
Yeah, Isabel. Yeah,
Damn, how did you see that?
I have a good memory. Yeah, I know the capital of every country and every girl Alex has fucked.
It's
I know.
I had to tell some people that I was sick. I couldn't. And I think
You had some women trying to go out with you. And you had
yeah,
to-
and I think a couple of them took it as like he's flaking.
Oh, they thought you made it up.
So I think a couple of them are out now.
Dang, I
A couple horses left the stable. You hate to see it.
You referring to women as horses? I just don't know if that's the move.
Is that a little? Yeah.
I love it, but
Let's be self-aware about this.
I think it's wild.
I'll look straight into the cam.
Okay.
Listen, women, you are horse girls, but you're not horse girls.
Okay.
You can be a horse girl, but you're not horses.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. You kind of fucked it up the first time.
Yeah, you can be a horse girl, but you're not a horse.
Beautiful, poetic.
And you're all beautiful. There ain't nothing wrong with any of you.
Every woman's beautiful to you. Is that why you only did a very narrow niche of women?
EWB. Every woman's beautiful. Woman's beautiful.
Jesus.
Hey man, I was sick, dude.
You can't
I'm
blame a
loopy.
mild. I know what you had. You just had a cold.
It was brutal.
My
life
girlfriend
was
has that
over.
right now too. It's not great, but like
Is she all right?
she'll be okay.
Women
Yeah.
can power through sickness.
Once
a lot
I let her
better
out of
than
the
men.
room, I think she'll be fine. I
When
haven't
she
been
leaves.
letting her use the bathroom for a few days. But
Dude, it's really like women will just be sick and just get through it.
oh
it's
no,
crazy.
she's whining. She's whining.
I'm a whiner.
I'm whining
dude.
when I'm not sick though, so I respect what she does. I had a bad set tonight. A lady flicked me off at the Comedy Cellar. Had to be kicked out. Lady in the front row just started middle fingering me at the middle of one of my jokes.
What
and
was your
she-
joke?
I jokingly said, when the Civil War starts, my pronouns are "Let's go, Brandon."
Great
And
joke.
she just started flipping me off, and they told her to be quiet, and she wouldn't put her hands down. They had to like kick her out.
She thought you were a right-wing activist.
Even though I'd been doing pro-liberal, I'm like one of the most liberal guys you'll ever meet.
You're a lib-cuck.
I'm a libtard to the core.
Yeah.
And she just could not see through the sarcasm. I'm tarded up, dude.
You're tarded up.
I'm tarded to the core, man.
That's fucking
I'm
insane.
hard for the libtards. Absolutely.
I'm hard for the libtards. And so she started flipping you off.
Yeah, she was like, that sucks. And then
people are
idiots,
dude.
People cannot understand. And I was on her side the whole time. Everything I said was pro-liberal till that one time I went against her. People are lame.
You got to call that out during the set. Like, you know everything I've said.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I did. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, it went great. The crowd loved it. But, like, yeah it was people. The 3 women walked out of another show I did this weekend.
You're walking with it,
It turned out the comic before me was the one they thought was racist. But they said it's because you're racist. But they meant the comic before me. But I thought that it was me they were talking about.
Are you allowed to name her now?
I can. No, I will not name the comic. They didn't do anything wrong. It was these women were just drunk and stupid.
Yeah, how bad are people heckling at the Cellar?
That was the first time it had really happened.
Yeah,
that was the only time.
Aren't people?
They kick people. They kick them out right away. You don't get warnings there. You get your phone out there, you're gone right away.
Oh, because they have them in bags.
Well,
right?
the bags. Yeah, if you take your phone to look at the stage, you're gone right away.
Have you seen any big drop-ins yet?
Oh yeah, I had to follow Ray Romano yesterday.
No way.
I had to follow Ray Romano. Yeah,
how'd he do?
He did great. He's hot. Ray Romano's a good-looking guy. I'll say everybody loves Raymond.
He's attractive.
He's a good-looking 60, 65-year-old guy.
How'd he do on stage?
He's got like a dad. He's like a dad hot. That's like a dad hot. That's not bad for a 65-year-old man. He's a good-looking guy.
For a guy that has $50 million.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course that doesn't hurt you at all. Yeah, I watched that show a lot let's see, what's his net worth? Fawn's looking it up. His net worth $200 million. Yeah, way. I mean, that show is big.
Oh, my God.
Everybody Loves Raymond was like the biggest show. And Seinfeld, those were the 2 biggest shows for like 5 years.
He's got this joke in his special where he's like, my dad was on his deathbed and he was like just turning to my brothers, telling them how badly he was gonna miss them. He's like, I'm gonna miss you, and I'm in the corner. He's like, you're not gonna miss the guy that bought you a house.
That's so funny. He's a great. I didn't know he was a comedian until fairly recently. He's been doing comedy for 40 years.
Yeah, I'd say there's probably 5 jokes in his last special that came out maybe a year or 2 ago that were genuinely like amazing. That I still
he's like working. He like cares about the craft too. He was like
he's so funny.
Yeah, he was a good guy. It was fun to follow him, and I opened my set with I was jacking off to Deborah from that show. If you're a white guy from the 90s, you aren't jacking off to Deborah Barone. You're gay.
Oh, my God.
It killed.
That's
Thank God. I was like, she looks like my mom, but not quite. So it's okay.
No way.
Yeah.
That's killer.
It was fun. I was like, I'm going to go for it.
No, that's killer.
It really went well. Yeah. I didn't get
You talk to him after?
Nah, they kind of go in and out.
The big dogs.
He can't stay. People are annoying. They'll come up and talk to him.
Yeah,
is it Che a couple times or once?
How is it following Che?
That was a hard follow. Well, he does. Yeah, he really
crushes.
And he's like he does like really like dark, dirty stuff like what I do. So when I go on stage, they're like, "You're just doing a bad version of the guy who was just up." It's like we want that guy. This is just bad version.
Yeah, I wonder how like. Is it easy as long as you have confidence like early on following these guys?
Also, they're usually working on new jokes, so it's not like they're like murdering. I mean, they do well, but they're not like destroying.
I saw Schultz really murder at New York Comedy Club.
Oh,
he dropped in.
That would be a tough follow.
The thing that I think
he's like hot right now.
He's
too.
First off, he's unbelievably funny. He's so good at stand up. But the thing was that I think that was made this harder to follow.
Did you follow him?
No.
Oh.
I was just like watching the show.
I was like, you wouldn't be here right now if you had.
I would have. No, I would have taken one way home. But no, actually, Paul Verzi followed him.
Oh, okay. Well, he's very funny too.
Great.
Yeah.
But the thing that I thought that would make it so hard to follow is because he didn't really get into his bits because his crowd work was going so well.
Oh yeah.
So he was crowd working them, like in a way where like the room was like shaking.
Oh yeah, and also like he is like one of the top 5 comics in the world
So-
right now.
so-
His star is bright.
So
right
how do you
now.
fucking go on stage after and be like, the weird thing is about Biden. It's like you can't follow that.
No, you
dude.
gotta you kind of gotta just accept that you're not gonna do well.
Yeah.
That's kind of what everyone told me. And once you think that way, then it's actually easier to do well.
Oh, really?
Just don't expect that you're gonna crush. They already
Oh.
got their money's worth. They're just happy the show's continuing. Honestly,
So the
they're
fact,
like we saw Michael Che. Whatever. I'm glad the show's not over.
and the fact that you're making them laugh at all is just a plus.
yeah, they're amazing. Oh, this guy's kind of funny. They like.
They're like, holy shit.
I think
he's
it makes them
actually-
realize there's a lot of funny comics who aren't famous. It's kind of a fun dichotomy.
aren't
Yeah,
there?
There's a
Aren't there,
Yeah.
folks?
There's a few. Yep. Drago, you'll get there, buddy.
You know what, guys? One day I'll
No.
get funny.
No, Drago's funny. We give him a lot of shit. He's a funny guy. Hopefully, God, you better bring the heat when you open for me, though. I'm
Oh,
yanking
yeah.
the cord after one mediocre set. I'm throwing in a local in your spot
Absolutely
after one
not.
bad set. I'm
Yeah.
taking you out.
I'm definitely doing a lot of new on some of these shows, but it'll be exciting.
That's good. That's good. I gotta run my hour. It's fine.
It'll be
good.
great, man.
Yeah, it'll be great.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, you know these shows, ladies and gentlemen. November 3rd.
We've
through
also
5th.
we've played these rooms too. We know.
Yeah,
what
they'll
we're
be
doing.
great. Madison, Wisconsin. Please come to the shows.
There's already been a few people that have texted me about Sisyphus. They're
Oh
coming.
yeah, the Sisyphus shows are selling out. If you're in Minneapolis, start buying tickets.
Please come.
We're adding a
guys.
3rd show, possibly a 4th show. 3rd right now, though. Buy a ticket soon.
Take a picture with
Because
the
if people don't
pod.
buy tickets, this is what's going to happen. My mom is going to buy 30 tickets for all my aunts and uncles, and it's going to be an absolute nightmare. I do not want that.
Ooh.
I know that's what's going to happen if it doesn't sell out before like 2 weeks
Oh
before
yeah,
the
your
show.
family does show up.
Yeah, they come out and they get mad at me every time. They're like, "Why did you say your cousin's hot?" I'm joking. She's ugly. I'm just joking. We're an ugly family. I'm one of the hotter ones in the family.
That's wild.
That's wild.
That
is-
hurts.
No, that's not true. There's some hot
Okay,
uncles.
I believe it.
There's some rugged uncles. They got like they're strong men. I can
Oh,
see it.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're country folk. They're good people.
Minnesota.
You don't have you don't have like, do you have like relatives who like work manual labor? You got manual labor relatives?
I got 2 uncles who are cops.
Oh, you do have double Chicago
My
PD?
dad was a cop.
I know
yeah.
your dad was.
So
was
it's
Chicago?
3, no, one's Indiana. One worked at the correctional facility in Duluth.
In Duluth, Minnesota?
Duluth Corrections.
Oh
yeah.
my God, that's a bad job.
Yeah, I mean,
Being a
he's
jail
he's-
guard
he's
is a bad job.
He's a tough dude, man.
That is that's one of the worst jobs of all time.
My uncle Mike, man. Sometimes when he gets drunk, you might want to watch out, folks.
Oh, wait, is this the one who you insulted at the
No.
wedding? Oh, no.
I would never insult any uncle on my dad's side.
Oh, you don't go after the Serbian men?
When I was in college, peak strength, my uncle George beat me in a push-up contest, and I was benching 290 at the time.
Jeez, how many
I
did
was
he
strong.
do?
He did like 65 in a row.
Jesus,
I-
how many did you do?
I did like 58 or something. 58,
wow,
yeah.
and he was like 55 years old, and
He was
could-
50, yeah, and he was fucking just worked me.
Wow,
Uncle George at a wedding too. He was drunk. He's like, I bet I can do more push-ups than you. I was like, fuck you, bitch. I'm strong.
Oh
as
my
shit.
God, you got
And
worked.
he
I
just
love
fucking
that.
destroyed me in front of my family,
And
our
you-
family.
You never rematched?
No, I didn't care that
Damn.
much.
Oh, I
dude.
care about that shit. I can't.
No, it's like because
When
he's the
I
man.
beat-
He's a great dude.
When I beat you in basketball, I bet you want a rematch.
You'll never
I
beat me in
can't
basketball.
wait.
I
One
could
hand
be. I'll
one
be
hand
80
behind
years
your
old.
back. You'll do it?
We'll see.
God, you're such a bitch.
One hand behind the back, 'cause that's tough. I gotta like.
Yeah, that's the point. You're a Division I athlete.
Not anymore. Now I'm 30.
Yeah, but I was shooting at the park the other day. I missed 23 straight jumpers.
Yeah, I can see
I'm
it.
really bad. I was trying to do the around the world, around the paint. I could not hit that 2-foot jumper consistently. You know, when you go up the hash marks, you make one.
You got to keep the ball out of your palm.
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
the
is that
problem.
it? Fingertips?
Yeah, man. Because if it's in your palm, you got no control.
Oh, it's fingertips?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You want to basically be able to take the ball from, like, while holding it from the top and be able to bring
Well,
it.
I
up.
can't grip the ball with my hand.
You get those little
I'm not
boy
gonna
hands.
do that. No, they barely fit around my chode. Do you think there are actually chodes? You know when people talk about like a dick as long as it is wide? That's not real.
I've seen one.
You saw a chode?
I can't reveal where.
Why can't you reveal? Don't say the name, but you can reveal where you saw it.
One of my college teammates kind of had one for sure.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like a stump. It looked like a stump.
I was like, that's a wide one, dude. That's wide.
But it wasn't long.
No.
It was just like a little square, like a Minecraft.
It was
penis.
like, but it was. I bet you when he's fully erect, I bet it's nice. I bet it's a big piece because of how girthy it was.
Wow.
But didn't have a ton of hang.
What is that? Means length?
Yeah, like hang. Like
hang. Yeah, bounce
the
to
ball.
it. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
like hang. Yeah, like
yeah. Okay. Is
some
he in the NBA
some penises
now?
are so small they don't hang.
Yeah. So
They're just straight. They kind of
some
stick out.
penises. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's a grower. I know that. Everyone knows that about me.
That's what the
It gets-
world.
yeah.
The world needs to know.
Everyone in college saw my penis skinny dipping. We did it a lot, and it's notoriously small.
But it
grows.
One time in
It's
college, my
mediocre.
friends, we were at my friend's house on the Cape, and like some of my buddies went out skinny dipping, and my friend Joe, he goes, Connor, your penis is so small right now. there's like 20 girls or whatever. It's like, God damn.
Wow. Skinny dipping, one of the most fun things a human can do. I think skinny dipping rocks. So fun.
I was worried about
Always
isn't
fun.
it like dirty in a lake and stuff like that?
How does wearing a swimsuit make you protected from the dirt?
I guess, yeah.
It goes right up there.
the same
It's
thing.
not. It's no different.
It's
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What
Can't
would
some
it be different?
like some like particles and shit can like get in your through like in your butt a little easier?
How would they
maybe?
get? What are you talking about?
I was sick last week, dude.
You thought that's what you got sick from?
No, I'm just saying this is why I'm.
Well,
like,
you know, in
making
the
things-
Dead Sea, in Israel, you know what the Dead Sea is?
Yes.
What is it?
Isn't that like a sea like full of salt or whatever?
Yeah, it's very salty. So that actually
Boom, America.
I didn't think you get that. It can hurt. It tingles your butthole because it's really salty. It's an incredible sensation.
A sensation we all need at some
Women
point.
can't go in there if they're on their period, or it's like incredibly painful.
We do got to wrap this up.
We got to wrap. Okay, I have a question for you. This week's question. This one is from a listener named Squeeze.
Yeah,
she
shut up.
said, "Do you ever think of me?" I don't know what that could possibly mean. I don't know. It's just an
shut
interesting,
the fuck
interesting question a listener sent in.
Oh, whatever.
You know what? Erin actually told me, she's like, Jeff, you need to try to relate to Alex more on the pod. She's like, ask Alex some questions. Try to relate to him. You know, I feel like it's
Try to
always-
relate to me?
Yeah, I'm trying. She's like, try to get to know Alex a little bit. So I'm trying to get to know you a little
Am
bit.
Do I have my guard up?
No, she's just like, it's always questions like about stuff you like. You got to try to get to know Alex a little bit. You know, that's what she
That's
said.
nice.
So I'm
Erin,
trying.
it's very sweet of
I don't
you.
want to do this, but I want to get head this month. So I have to ask this little bitch a question. Alex, do you like children? What do you think about kids, Alex? A little icebreaker question.
Not a fan.
God, you're such a loser.
I think I do you want kids?
I don't want them, but they're cool as hell.
No, I think they're tough to be around. They're kind of annoying.
You just don't have that joy. You don't have that kid joy. You don't have fun like playing freeze tag with kids.
Oh no.
What?
No.
Like playing like hide and go seek or cops and robbers. That shit's so fun.
When there's kids around, I'm like kind of viscerally upset. It's really like they're not. I have nothing to. I don't want anything to deal with them.
You've lost that joy. You can't relate to them.
I went to my buddy's beach house last summer, and he had a family friend come down, and the guy had like 3 kids. Beautiful family, very sweet. But like, you know, once like 11 o'clock, midnight, 1 o'clock came around, like we're all like kind of drinking, and like we kind of are.
Well, the kids shouldn't be up then.
No,
still.
the kids were fucking running around and like.
How old are these kids?
They're probably like I'd say 8, 10, and 12.
Oh, fun
and
ages.
they're funny, and I'm just like, I don't want to, I don't want to babysit. I don't want to be the nice.
Being drunk around kids is so fun.
No,
That's
I hated
so
it. I was like,
fun.
I just don't want. I just want to
Doing little
go
contests
to bed, dude.
with them. Oh, kids
You
are
know?
so fun. I'm the king of kids, dude. Kids love me. They truly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm good with kids. They love
You are?
me. Oh yeah, kids love me.
I just want. I talk to them. I don't do any. I just talk to them.
I
Like,
doing the voices. I'm being a clown to the kids.
no, I'm just like, are you like, what's your deal? Yeah.
You don't attempt to relate to them.
Yeah.
Just mention Minecraft.
I'm like,
in
you
the
haven't
pod.
tried beer, right? You don't want to.
You trying to give them shots to go them to get them to
Yeah, it's
sleep.
like, oh, whiskey's good.
Yeah,
whiskey's better
Yeah,
than you
get
think.
the whiskey. You don't want
God,
kids.
I know. I said something wild to a kid at this like beach house. that my ex didn't really like. She came
that
with.
that South Carolina didn't, or Georgia didn't
Georgia
like.
didn't like.
Georgia didn't like
I
it.
forget what I said, man. I forget what I
God,
said.
I wish
I said to the 12-year-old, because like I'm in 6th grade and I was just kind of like drunk, end of the bar. I was like, "You guys grinding at dances yet?"
Oh my God! What is wrong with you?
It was midnight. I was hammered. I've been drinking all day.
The kid doesn't get that joke. Did he know what
First
you were talking
off,
about?
he should be. It's 6th grade.
You're not grinding in 6th grade. You're grinding in 6th grade.
Fucking I was.
Jesus, I wasn't grinding.
I know you weren't.
I got hard too quickly, and everyone made fun of me. They always made fun of my pneumatic belt buckle.
All right.
That's
well,
what
I
they
was
said.
grinding, and he should have been.
God. Were the parents there?
I got a real bad look from Georgia. Georgia gave me a look that was like, this is ending soon.
Yeah. You can't ask kids if their dicks are grinding against butts.
I thought Are You Grinding Yet was perfectly in play, but I was hammered.
8th grade, maybe that's funny. 6th grade, a little too early.
It was a little too
early. Okay. If David Bowie wouldn't have sex with them, it's a little too early.
Okay.
Bowie drew the line at 14.
Let's do plugs, man.
Okay, now so remember that when you're plugging things, it's not what you're doing this weekend. You're in Boston this weekend.
Yes.
What are you at the weekend after Boston?
You go first.
Okay, I'm actually in Boston next weekend with Tim Smith, friend of the pod. We're doing a show at Hideout Comedy on Friday, October 28th. We're doing a bunch of shows in Boston, but that's the main one. It'll be great. Buy tickets on my website, whitecomedian.com. And, of course, please come to the special taping November 18th and 19th at Sisyphus Brewery in Minneapolis. Alex's big ass will be there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good time. Please buy tickets so my uncles don't.
We're going to make it worth your money, folks.
Well, it's going to be fun, but I don't want it to be my whole family.
Jeff might upset you, but
I have a few jokes that have been they're a little divisive.
I got some stuff that's right down the plate.
Drago has some fastballs down the middle.
Anyone can like
it. If you're into dating being a little weird, he's got you covered.
It can go awry sometimes.
Go awry. Where are you at?
Lucky Jack's next Thursday.
He's at Lucky Jack. Good venue.
Here's the thing about this city is like you pick up shows like
last minute
every night.
Everyone gets booked last minute.
Beginning of the week, I'll be like, oh, I have 2 shows. I'll end up doing 7 or 8.
Yeah. You always get booked day of.
Yeah.
Because everyone drops.
Yeah.
The more successful comics drop, and then we get their spots. That's
Bang.
what happens. Mostly women. Women drop a lot.
And I got no issue with that.
And we're glad to take their spots. I like to give them what a masculine perspective looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Well, Drago, how many episodes has this been? Have you been keeping track?
68.
Do you actually not know?
Have no idea.
You couldn't even hazard a guess how many episodes of your own podcast we're on?
No, it's not. It can't be 50. No, we can't be.
What are we?
I guess we're coming up on 50.
We're
right?
close to 50. Yeah.
47.
Whoa, there we go. Oh, wow, that was a shot in the dark. I can't believe you got that right. This was episode 47 of You're an Idiot. 47 episodes, N-word free. Only 53 more till the big party. Make sure to RSVP. Get your costumes ready. It's going to be a big bash. We're doing it in Little Rock, Arkansas, where we know it'll be well received. So get ready. You've been an idiot for listening. Like and subscribe. Good night and good luck. Bye.